You felt the defense has held up the last couple of games without him here on the end of the road trip?
I think probably stretched Noah out a little bit and McKenzie out a little bit. I think Zeke can tighten his game up a lot. But other than that, I think Stoney's done a pretty good job. And, Gibby in limited minutes has held his own.
What have you seen from Dubé of late? He's really racked up the points.
Yeah, I don't think it's just of late. I think he's had a really good year. I think he's had the odd little, normal little dip, 5 and 5 or things like that. But overall, I think his progression has been really good. I think his attention to detail and his, he's such a good practice player. He works at his game, watches his game a lot.
What influence has Tyler Toffoli had on Dylan and being on that line with him?
Yeah, I think the stability of it, I think Ty has such a really good approach to the game all the time. He can manage his way through games, and he manages the puck so well, recognize the situation. It's just, he's a time scorer guy too, so I think that helps Dylan.
Daryl, I know you prefer kind of to go by weeks. With 28 to go, will you guys look at 7-game series at all, or is that not a way you'll split it up?
I really haven't done that since quite honest, now that we're into the post long break, right? It's kind of just opponent and schedule, things like that. This is still so we get the 3 and then we go for 3 again, so you're kind of just trying to stay in the moment with it more than anything.
When you looked at your lines before the season, did you envision that Dubé could be on your top line?
Well, it's for sure what we talked about was these young guys, Mangiapane, Dubé. These guys had to take a step in terms of responsibility and not managing so much who they were against. Like that's been an ongoing thing with them young guys, keep them off the ice against certain guys the last couple of years, and at some point they got to take that step. It's not just them; it was a number of guys. So,
like Coleman's stats on the road trip, like everything from points to shots to hits, I think we're all pretty high across the board. What have you seen out of him of late?
I think it's more the line, Wes. Yeah. Right? I think Bax is a real driver on the line, and he's quietly. Michael's had a really good season, I think. So we've had to move the wingers around lots to try and get production out of guys, and it's still very much ongoing with, you bring up Blake, Blake, and, when he's on, he's around the net, and he's a high shot guy, right? That's, you can just look at it and say he had a good game or he didn't, right? So that's kind of the way the line works.
You have 2 lines that you haven't really changed at all for quite a while, and then that pair of Kadri and Rudeau have been together for a while. Like, do you feel good about where your combos are set up front right now?
Yeah, obviously we'd like some more production lately out of the Naz line.